Good evening, sneakerheads. YouTube, Instagram, it's me, London Link, the sneaker speaker. Thank you for joining me this evening. Got a quick unboxing for you. It's always a hype thing, but I think obviously tried to put some gems on the shelf just to show you how special this unboxing actually is. Waited a long time for this one. A small parcel, double boxed, but the box inside must be real snug. Like I say, one I've waited for a little while. The box may give some clues. I'm not even sure myself. Upside down. Okay. Let's get rid of this box. Yeah. And yeah, we do have a special box. If you know, you obviously know. Slightly different, and that was kind of the theme of the shelf today, man. All slightly different Air Max 1 boxes, collaborations, and this one's just ever so slightly different. As usual, let me show you the label before we kick it off. I haven't even seen these myself. So we have the Air Max 1 big head mode, and the colorways there looks like dark smoke gray stroke dark smoke gray. Okay. I can't wait to flip the lid on this. Like I say, I've been waiting some time. Let's just get straight into it. I can't savor the moment any longer. I should really have come to you a week ago with this drop. We've got some slightly different paper inside, slightly pixelated. Might be able to get that out in a moment. Okay. Let's get them both out. Yeah, they scream something very, very different. Let's get this paper out, see if I can show you that. You can see that from a distance there. You've got the pixelated swoosh. I don't know how well that's come out on the camera, but I'm trusting y'all see that. Let's get rid of this box. No extras in there. I will add no extras in the box. Signature dash number 2. Yeah. And yeah. Wow, what a pair we have. Before I even study it, we have the dot swoosh Nike Air Max 1 poly big head mode 007 GoldenEye. That's quite a title, man. That might be a record for the longest title I've ever had to say. Man, these shoes have got some features that are just slapping me in my head side. No additional laces there. I'm going to have to show you these up close for you to actually appreciate what we have here. Yeah, it's the 007. It's the GoldenEye. But the details, man, yeah, they went to town with these. I'll get into the details. We'll go over some of the information, but I need to show you these up close. Because these are wild. These have got me flabbergasted. Let me show you up close, man. It's only right. And as I grip that tongue, it's like, god damn. Right. So we have, you can see it just shining and glistening there in the camera. So we have, I'm going to try and do this strategically, right? Because I don't want to miss anything here. We've got the black, fully black outsole. Yeah, plain. Same print you would expect on the Air Max 1. Going into this grey midsole. Air unit boing in there. Grey internals in that air unit. Yeah, with like, it's almost like a smoky grey, but it's quite clear, that air unit. Then we've got, it's like a satiny, satin kind of feel. Like it's almost like a speckled, almost like what you would expect, James Bond suit. You know what I mean? Round the mud guard there, round the side panels, under the swoosh. It's all that same fabric. We have the little mini swoosh like we see on these premium Air Max ones. And as you can see, all the cut of the mud guard there is all sharp edges. It's not rounded off like your usual type. It's all a bit blocky and a bit pixelated to match the feel of the theme, what we have going on here. Even this grey, it's like suede, that suede throat. Even that's delicious. Lovely material. We've got these gold laces in there that stand out. They really make some noise. We've got a black leather swoosh. Again, feeling like nice leather on that swoosh. And then we've got the white background behind it. Big feature on here. The booty and that Nike Air. Something totally different to what we normally see. I like that. It would have been lovely if it was embossed or even stitched, but we've got like, it's almost like a print on there. But nice nevertheless. Gold tongue. I don't know if you can see that. The camera's picking it up with like the square etching all over the tongue. And then we've got the Nike branding. Again, very pixelated. But the tongue, it's like a SB tongue. I don't know if you can actually, it just feels so big and puffy. Rated E, which is for everybody. And I'm quite blown away by this pair. We've got quite a nice detail on the inner sole. See if I can slide that out. So you've got like, it's like a metal flooring with the crosshatch there, with the Nike symbol going through that. But yeah, lovely pair. What details we have going on here. Obviously, I mentioned it's the 007. We've seen Dot Swoosh doing this with the Air Max 1. They've got a few of these polys out now. Let me go back to, these shoes made me lose my train of thought, but let me go back to the release date on this one, because it was quite a weird one. It was one that we had to pay for in advance. Now, ended up paying for these, I think it was the 7th of April. And the only guarantee that we had is that they would arrive before the 10th of August. You know, so we more or less had, well, potentially had a 4-month wait for this shoe. You know, just want to point out the eyelets there as well. Slightly different to your usuals. As you'll see, the eyelets on the normal Air Max 1, very rounded off there. On here, got that like pixelated, blocky, square. Just another little feature. But yeah, potentially 4 months waited for this shoe. Like I say, they came last Saturday, the 22nd of July. And yeah, man, I'm pleasantly surprised. yeah, a very, very nice pair. Like I say, the Dot Swoosh team, they've done this a few times now. This has been going on since the end of 2024. We originally saw like the OG red, again with this pixelated style. I'm not sure if I pointed out on the white toe box there. I'm not sure how well the camera picks it up. That's not the shadow in my room. It's actually like a pixelated, like grey fading squares on there. But yeah, we saw that kind of same thing on the OG red. A little time after that, we saw a Lara Croft. They were called the Adventure, I think. Like a Tomb Raider inspired pair. Then maybe my favorite of the four so far, the Donkey Kong. That was a very, very nice pair. Very fluffy, as you would expect. They'd like taken these themes to another level, really. But yeah, the Donkey Kong ones were sweet. They were very, very nice. And now we've got this 007 GoldenEye, you know, all keeping in with this retro games theme, you know. And I think the way they've done these, yeah, man, it really does complement James Bond's suit. And then the golden laces and the gold little mini swoosh there for the golden gun. A fabulous pair, in my opinion, man. I think we first saw these on Fortnite. You could have seen, or you could have used these for your avatar on Fortnite. And I guess they're so popular, they've made them in real life. You know what I mean? But the N64 game, that was a big thing back in the day, you know. And if you was lucky enough to play it, you would know that you could unlock this mode on the game called the Big Head mode. And that's where all of this comes from. And yeah, man, feeling what the Dot Swoosh team have done on this pair. I remember the first poly that they dropped, the OG red one, man. Loads of influencers got sent a pair of those with the it was quite an amazing box. The packaging was awesome on those, man. Like a arcade capsule type of box. And yeah, man, it definitely got the people talking. 4 pairs in, not sure if there's gonna be any more. What do you think? Do you know anything? Would you like to see more? Drop me a comment, man. Let's do a crack check for today, keeping in theme with the AM1. Bust out some groovy pairs today, man. Yeah, a pair that I wear quite often as well. The Black Waves representing patter today to the fullest. But yeah, man, I did like this pair. As you'll see on my last Air Max 1 video, man, I was blessed or fortunate enough to own all of those waves. No bragging, but yeah, we worked hard to secure all of those. Can't get the camera back to where I want, which is pretty annoying. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe, all of that lovely stuff. I'm going to need to try these on. Need to get these on foot. You can catch me on Instagram, official sneaker speaker. I'll be looking to get some images with these on up there real soon. And until the next time,